Is Waynesville, North Carolina a sleepy little town, or is it a wicked Waynesville? Is there stuff even happening in this area? There's a lot of people that are moving to Asheville, North Carolina, and they never even think about Waynesville. It's not even on the radar. But we are gonna take you through the ins and outs of Waynesville, North Carolina together, and we're gonna show you an incredible house that just hit the market that you are not gonna wanna miss. Waynesville is not on the radar for a lot of people. Why? It's about 30 minutes west of Asheville. Pretty easy drive too, just on I-40 for the most part until like the last 5 minutes. But what's cool about it is it's an untapped area where it borders Pisgah National Forest. The Nantahala River is not far. It is a gateway to the Smoky Mountains. There are tons of abundant outdoor recreation activities in this area that are just now starting to be recognized. So this is an up and growing area right outside of Asheville in western North Carolina that has a lot of opportunity and still is not as popular and is known as places like Hendersonville or Asheville, but you have close proximity to all that as well. So you're in the mountains. You have the Blue Ridge Parkway that goes right on the southern border of Haywood County, which is where Waynesville is located. Now, Waynesville's not huge. I mean, we're walking down the main street right now, and in downtown and like in Waynesville, there's only 10,000 people that live here. Now, Haywood County's a little bigger, of course, with about 60,000 people, give or take. And there's all kinds of different homes here. There are old arts and crafts homes. There are southern homes with huge porches. There are cabins and mountain homes throughout. Anything you want, pretty much you can find. And the majority of the people are living here full time, which is incredible because you want that sense of community if you're gonna live here full time. But here's the really cool thing about Waynesville is there are no short-term rental restrictions at this time. So if you want to buy a second home and rent it when you're not here, you can totally do it. Okay, so we should find someone who knows a little bit about Waynesville, right? Ah, look, here's one right now. And it just happens that she's on my team. This is Elizabeth Oates. You may remember her from such videos like Hendersonville. That's it.
And not any others.
Not yet, but we're working on it, y'all. So Elizabeth knows a little bit about Hendersonville. You know a little bit about Waynesville and Hendersonville, but she's gonna tell us what she knows and what might be of interest to you.
I love Waynesville. I've sold many houses here, and one of the things that I love about Waynesville is that between Asheville and Waynesville, you gain almost a mile of elevation. So the elevation here on average is 3,000 feet above sea level. That really rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
And you have just amazing western views in the western quarter of Waynesville.
Yeah, people love Waynesville for the views. There's long range views, and also there can be some steep slope action, but there's also places that have flat land with views in the distance too, right?
Yes. So a lot of houses here, a lot of properties, you get a view or you get a yard, and a lot of times you don't get both. But sometimes you get lucky and you might have a little usable yard. But because of the mountainous terrain, really a lot of homes don't have much of a yard, but they do have an incredible long range view, and they're phenomenal.
What about steep driveways?
Oh yes. So prepare yourselves, especially if you're coming from the Midwest or other flatland areas.
Florida.
Yes, that sometimes you'll see a listing and there will be an acre or an acre and a half of property, and you'll think, oh, a yard, but that's not always what it means. Sometimes that means that there's so much slope that the driveway is taking up quite a bit of the land, because sometimes it's zigzagging up the lot.
So if that's a concern, just ask your agent. If you need an agent, by the way, that's exactly what we do, because we are the Living in Asheville team and we help people relocate to western North Carolina. So if you want to reach out and get some guidance, do so with any of the links down below. Okay, let's check out Evelyn Clifford over here. Wait a second, Evelyn. What are you doing?
Tree hugging, of course.
You're tree hugging in Waynesville? Oh my goodness. There's not a lot of tree huggers around here, are there? Doesn't matter. A little bit more conservative down here, I'd say. Do y'all remember Evelyn from the Hendersonville video as well? She is making her second debut. So we're going to walk along Main Street a little bit, and I want you to tell us a little bit about your experience in Waynesville. I know you've had quite a few clients that you've helped sell and buy homes for in Waynesville.
Yes.
So give us the dirt.
I love Waynesville. I love it. My clients love it. And did you know that this is the biggest town west of Asheville?
No.
Yeah, this is the biggest town. So if you want mountain town living, here we are.
Why have people wanted to move
Yes.
to Waynesville, and where are they moving from?
So when clients come to us and they say, we want mountain views, we want a mountain town, and we want to live in the hills, this is where you can go. There is a great community feel here. They really want to make an impact on their community and give back to their community. And there are tons of festivals, like all the time. Of course, you're going to have farmers markets. They have art after dark starting up, where the first Friday of every month, the galleries stay open longer for the community to come out. And there are festivals galore. So there's a spring festival coming up. There's a Folkmont festival. And my favorite is the Smoky Mountain Christmas celebration that happens every year. And if you want, what do they call it? The Christmas Hallmark holiday, this is a town that you want to experience. It's actually on the top 10 list of experiencing Christmas lights. So they line the main street with lights. They have them stringing across, and then they kick it off with a Christmas parade. Are you laughing at me? This is like my favorite time of year. And this is the best place to experience it. You have a beautiful old school hometown parade with Santa Claus and even a live nativity.
Cool, my kids would love that. You know what we
they
did
love
last year that was so cool and it's really close? Is the train. The Smoky Mountain Railway train with the book. What was it called?
Polar Express.
Polar Express, yes. So they reenact the whole Polar Express book on the train, and my kids were freaking out. They still have the bell. But the downtown area itself is quite charming.
Oh my
mean,
gosh.
so,
Yes.
you know, we were recently in Hendersonville, has a similar vibe. You know, I just spoke on the phone with somebody that lives here and has lived here for a long time, and he says when people come in town, or just like locals, they really utilize the downtown. It's not something separate for tourists. It's part of the integration in the community.
Yeah.
In
Absolutely.
Waynesville, and I think that's really cool. Is it really your birthday? It is. Happy birthday!
Oh my gosh, happy birthday!
Can we give birthday fist bumps? Awesome. Okay.
Awesome.
Enjoy your day.
No problem. Thank you again.
Happy birthday.
So we get a lot of people that want to escape the heat from the south.
Yes, especially after last summer. There were so
Yes.
many calls to us at the end of the summer, and they're like, okay, we're done.
Yeah.
And luckily that's what we do. We help guide people to the right area that fits them the best.
Yes.
So give us a call, give us an email down below. We'll do it for you too. Okay, so when most people move here or live here, are they living close, like walking distance to downtown, or are they living like 10, 15 minutes up in the hills? And is it hard to get around?
Yes.
Yes, it is hard to get around?
No, yes to
Oh.
everything. There's a variety. If you want to live in walking distance, there's places for you, and you're more likely to have a flat land at that point. But if you want your own homestead, you want unrestricted land where you can have chickens and goats and maybe a couple homes on one property, or you just don't want to see your neighbors, you can expect to be about 15 to 30 minutes out. There are some locations in neighborhoods that have really low HOAs. Like, we're talking maybe $50 a year.
What?
Well, guess what that's for?
What?
Road maintenance.
Yes.
Yeah, and you want that. So some people say, whoa, we don't want HOA.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you kind of do.
I love walking on main streets. Any town, really, USA. It's so fun. And Waynesville is no exception. There's always something happening. Like this art car right here. Is this your art car?
That's my art car.
It says Puddle.
Yummy Mud Puddle is the name of our company.
Oh, what do you make? This is a catalog?
That's a catalog. I'm the handsome duck on that side there, and this is my
You're the
beautiful favorite wife right there.
Your favorite wife?
Yeah,
Of all
I've
the
had
wives?
3, yeah.
Okay. What's it like being in the art scene in Western North Carolina?
I love it. It's my 27th move, and this is the place.
Okay.
Many, many galleries and beautiful scenery. And we got turkeys and deer in the backyard, but I'm only a mile from town, so life is good.
Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. How cool is this? Okay, y'all, we are taking a departure from Main Street and we are headed to the house right now. I'm so excited because there's a couple treats in this house that you're not going to believe. So stay tuned to the end and you'll see how you can bunk up in style. So there are so many wonderful, charming things about Waynesville, but it's not the only place, you know? I mean, there's lots of little communities that are right near Asheville that have so much to offer, like Hendersonville, like Black Mountain, even Canton is up and coming. And so we'll make videos on all those. But I am curious what you're thinking so far about Waynesville, and if you could imagine being there. You know, real estate prices are kind of on par. I mean, like we said, there's some second homes, there's a lot of people that are retiring, that are moving to the area, so it's not necessarily going to be less expensive, but it is going to be a little bit less expensive than living straight up in Asheville. So you're going to have lots of options there. Comment down below, let me know what you think so far about Waynesville, and if you could even imagine living there. Okay, we got a treat for you all. We are touring a home right on a special thing that you're gonna see in just a minute in Harley's Cove. Come on inside with us. Elizabeth and Evelyn are gonna take us in. They've already been in here, of course.
Well, I showed my client this house last week and I haven't stopped thinking about it, and I can't wait to show you. It is gorgeous.
It's amazing. And the second we walked in here for this event, I just went wild and immediately called my client because this is basically what they're looking for.
Okay, so this is about 20 minutes, I would say 15, 20 minutes from downtown Waynesville. Absolutely master crafted. What year was this built?
2010.
2010. There is 3,100 square feet. And how many acres?
A
lot.
3.5.
3.5, okay. There's a lot of wood action happening, but in the same sense, that's kind of fun, because what people think about when they move to Waynesville is they think about log cabins and living in nature and a mountain escape. And then there's one thing about this home that we really want to show you, which is so unique. And should we head outside first or keep it?
Yes.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
let's do it. Look at this house. It is right on the Pigeon River. Now, this used to be called the Dirty Bird, but it's not called the Dirty Bird anymore because they have cleaned it up. Why? Because the paper mill in Canton has shut down, and this ran through there. This used to be even actually cleaner than the French Broad River, but the Pigeon River, you didn't really want to dip your toes in there unless you had to, nor fish or things like that. But now that the paper mill is closed, there's a lot of opportunity for outdoor adventure, and this is right a hop, skip, and a jump away from Waynesville. How gorgeous is it to have a home that overlooks that, and you can hear it as you sleep, and when you wake up in the morning, you just open your sliding glass door and you hear the mighty bird of the pigeon right outside your window. How cool.
This home really has features that a lot of clients are looking for, with a vaulted ceiling, those big timber beams. I mean, this is just mountain living at its finest. And right here we have a beautiful fireplace. This one happens to be wood burning. They also have a fireplace downstairs, and that one is gas. So you always have that option, and I'm kind of curious which one you guys would like. Beth, come check out this kitchen.
Okay, I love a good wood stove, but it's also cool to have that option as the gas too, so I'm digging it. Okay, this kitchen is really big and really nice. The countertops are incredible. So they left this rough edge here, which is really a nice touch because this home is kind of rustic anyway, right? So why not add to the allure? And look at the detail, the attention to detail that they've done with the knobs here. All this Texas star. I wonder if they have some sort of affiliation with the state of Texas. And you have gas, of course, because you have that gas stove downstairs. And there's a light and bright area too, and things built in. I can imagine some good times happening here, especially at this bar. Overlooking the river and having a big family dinner out there would be absolutely priceless. So let's head downstairs and see what the lower level looks like. There might be a little surprise down here as well, especially if you have a very large family. You will be pleasantly surprised. Okay, so we have a really large family room down here, and I love what they've done. They have this ode to the Native Americans here, and maybe this has to do with some ceremonies, but we are in the land of Native American land, all of it actually. And I think that it's absolutely gorgeous that they have incorporated this into their home. And look at this mantle. It's beautiful. I mean, they've really thought of every single detail here. Check out this bathroom. I love this sink. Hey, y'all, come downstairs and let's check out the special feature.
Wow, look at this.
Let's
Woohoo!
But like, I'm not gonna put my shoes on.
And we have our own lights.
Everybody's got their own little light. There are 6 different bunk beds in here. Can you imagine having a big family vacation here and you can all sleep together in like the bunkhouse overlooking the river, having some good meals upstairs?
So many of our clients are looking for a vacation property with a bunk room, and I couldn't think of anything more perfect than this one right here.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what we do, is we unite you with the property that you would most enjoy. So if you want us to guide you with our expertise, we would be happy to. Just reach out any of the ways down below and we will hook you up. Is there another bedroom we need to check out? Well, yeah, we should definitely see it because guess what? It overlooks the river. Okay, so we can't have a tour without checking out the primary bedroom, and I bet this one's kind of special. You know, there's a lot of people that I talk to who want that log cabin type of feel, but don't want all the wood because sometimes it feels a little cumbersome. And this house is perfect because you do get that really nice feel of a log cabin, but without the heaviness of all the wood. Especially with all the lightness and the brightness of the windows, because there's such an emphasis on making sure that you understand that the river's down there and hear it and feel it everywhere. And here's the bathroom with the double sinks. And again, I think this matches the kitchen, the vanity in the kitchen. And you have a shower here. See? A bathtub, but heck yeah. Look, the shower opens up all the way and you have some nice natural light here and some stone and wood in the shower. Have you ever seen a log cabin wood home like in the shower? I have not. I guess it can get wet. I mean, it's wood. It's used to being outside, right?
Anytime I see a screen porch in Western North Carolina, I get very excited. This is a wonderful place to spend time and have additional living space in your home. This is a great example. This is big enough for dining and couches and however you want to set it up. But in my mind, any screen porch in any house in Western North Carolina is a win.
You know what Waynesville really reminds me of is a lot like Black Mountain. If you walk down Main Street, you can really see a lot of similarities in the two places. Waynesville is about 30 minutes, Black Mountain's about 20 minutes from downtown Asheville. You might enjoy that as well. If you want to check out a video about Black Mountain and the comparison, click right here. And until then, ciao for now.